Hey everybody, welcome to bowl season, week 1, season 1 of our Palmetto Coast Grappler Dynasty. I did maybe if we kind of hit the ground running, I thought we'd maybe make a bowl game. I thought 6-6 would maybe be the best we'd do, but look where we're at now. Coming off a Sun Belt Conference title in year 1 in overtime. And now we're taking on Tulsa, 6-6, 4-4 in the American, in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. We're the road team for some reason. I'm not sure why, but this is a big step in the right direction for Parker Lester and the Grapplers. A lot of seniors on the team that helped us get here. Shouted them out, most of them on our senior day video, but now it's really time to send them out the door, let them fly away, with a W in their back pocket. So let's get into the game. There's some season stats to compare us. We're quite a bit better. We actually turned out to be one of the top offensive teams in the country somehow, some way. Probably because of Xavier Millette, I would say. That guy's probably, if he doesn't get an NFL job, he will be my offensive coordinator someday. GA something. Also, this video should be going up right before Halloween, so that's why I got the candle in the background, and it looks like I'm kind of just a floating head. But yeah, happy Halloween, everyone. Number 21, Dominic Richardson's the main guy in the backfield for the Golden Hurricanes, but they have a 4-man. Oh my gosh, what a play there from Holcomb! It looked like an RPO, but they have a 4-man backfield stable. That two of them, I know at least 2 of them are D1 transfers, both of them from the University of Nebraska at some point. Sevion Morrison, and then the other one is AJ Allen, who went to Miami, the other M school. But this team doesn't really throw it a ton or have a ton of throwing success for touchdowns. They're more of a running team, and they scramble. But Trevin Watson, we had great coverage on the back end, and he now has, I think, like 4-5 sacks the last 2 or 3 games. There's a look at Dominic Richardson, and then Jaden Burnett is the main defensive guy that they're starring. He has 10 TFLs and 4 sacks on their team. He's not really like, they honestly have a pretty solid, well-rounded front 7 in terms of production, but the back end is where they don't do too well. They have a lot of tackles, but not a lot of picks. Ross Jewell's gonna try and get us a little ground game momentum today, but number 11 chased him down. That is Burnett right there. Almost got himself his 11th TFL on the season. We're gonna switch Norwood to a smart route. We don't do this much, but I feel like that other C route would take too long. And, he went up and got it, but it was a poor throw from Millette in man coverage, so we got to go 3 and out as well. I didn't mention at the beginning, I should have, or before we jumped into the game. I did update, Holcomb got around the center, but he fell to the ground, face planted, and that's a huge gain for Dominic Richardson. Thankfully, Cecil Palmquist could track him down, but Holcomb's having success up the middle, but he's not used to it, I guess. So he's kind of just like, whoa, what do I do now? So we'll try and be a bend, but don't break defense to start the day. Another run, and Lattimore clogs that hole quickly. I want to try and stay. I know this isn't a cover 4, but I want to try and stay in a lot of cover 4 looks, or coverages, I should say, because that's a run first pass coverage, and they run the ball a lot. Oh, please make a play. Perfect play in the air. Lattimore, the senior strong safety. We know he will scramble now, so let's kind of mess some things around on the defense, give him a different look. Oh, he's got him wide open, and he comes down with it as Palmquist meets him as he brings the ball in. Micah Tees got the ball there, lofted up perfectly from Andrew Alford. Didn't say who the quarterback was, but that's who it is. He throws it short on the screen in. Oh my God, I think that was Braden McCall. Not 100% sure, but he might be 6 feet under. 6 points, Tulsa. I don't even think I actually said that. I am playing with new sliders. They're in the most recent Mat 10 Trello board in Mr. Hurricane Dynasty video. Oh my god. Okay. So they played that read option the perfect way and got a fumble. These new sliders, man. Woo! Wee, 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 wee. All right, defense. Let's see if you can maybe try and do bend, but don't break this time. I know you didn't really bend to get us down here. Bro! Perfect ball again. That time to Jeremiah Ballard, their top receiver. That is his 3rd touchdown of the year, right over Keon Coates' head. Bop. Right after our fumble, too. Well, we are now fighting uphill. They're playing the run again, but I trust Ross Jewell. And, okay, shouldn't have ran it. I shouldn't have. I knew what they were doing, and I still did it. Let's get a little cheap with a motion boot. Really see what they're doing. They are manned. It looks... Oh, they're blitzing the DB that went in motion with Norwood. You gotta be fucking me, man. Ah, wow, guys. What a start to this bowl game, right? All right. Maybe a catch and run with Crawley. They're in zone. See what... Oh, Norwood's open! He split the zone and held on. He got the ball perfectly from Millette before the safety. Number 2 could get there. That's Jalen Kennedy. Just late. That is an absolutely massive conversion. Oh my god. Let's see what happens here on the little tight end cheap middle screen. Couple yards, pretty much, if we just ran straight forward. Gonna stick away from the read options, or running it for as long as I can. Let's let Ross Jewell be the guy that does so, and he gets the first there. He's had one hell of a season after kind of Wally Pippen, Marlon Roberts. Crawley open on the out route, perfectly beating number 3, top cornerback JD Drew. At least we got a little momentum now, it feels like, with the offense here. Let's keep it rolling. They blitz from that side. Good block there, number 71. Ross had to cut up, but only got 3. A lot of space to the right side. They're definitely zoned up since no one's right over Downing. So we might be able to go late. That was just a bad ball. Not maybe the best decision, but either way, 3rd and long now. Single high, more than likely man. So it's a design, almost kind of a rub route that we got here. We're going to throw it quick. And the perfect throw to lead Downing upfield gets a conversion to the 5. I think one guy that we need to look towards more, especially in the red zone, now that we know what he can do, is Desrick Norwood. He's not open there, but Millette is able to read it, and he gets us back within 1 score, getting jiggy with it. Now we're grooving on offense. I do like our chances here when they have twin tight end sets. I think we match up well, especially with their play action. We're there. No, Quan Lovick almost with the pick. Could have hit the Quan in the end zone, man, if you came down with it. I did think that song came out when I was in maybe a freshman or sophomore in high school. Watch underneath, and we get pressure, and he throws it backwards to Dominic Richardson. They lose 16. They are going 5 wide, so I am horrified right now. Please, guys, just cover or tackle. Don't let them. And we get pressure. Thankfully, we got pressure eventually. I think that was Ashland up the middle. Threw it out of bounds. We'll get the ball back now. Seems like we might have gotten our feet underneath of us now on offense and defense, making them go backwards and the ball back in the offense's hands. Good cut. Just couldn't quite get through the hole. This one's probably going to be very good or very bad. We are going to hand it off. Could have not done that. Okay, it was very bad. 3rd and long, so let's try a designed clear route. As long as Crawley... Oh, okay. It actually comes to the end of the first quarter. Probably going to run that play again. Welcome to the second quarter, guys. I'm a dipshit. Wasn't recording, but we are in a very precarious situation, as you guys can see. Not sure what to do here. We're going to throw it to Jewel. Thankfully, makes a jumping, leaping catch. That's the same thing, but we get a first. I've been horrible at making sure I've been recording lately. I don't know what's gotten into me, but at least I caught it before it's too late. Good block downfield. Norwood helps Jewel juke for a couple more. I don't really want to run this, so I hope they're not in man. Okay, cool. They're not in man because we've been fumbling a lot when Millette runs the ball. So I'd rather have the 1 yard gain than try and run with Millette right now. Fumbled twice today already. One went out of bounds, so didn't hurt us, but I don't want to risk it again, man. It's a good route from Norwood and a perfect throw. Millette to the far side of the field with a dot. Overload the defense to one side of the field and then go back to the other side. This time it works. Jewel, why'd you spin that way? Oh, doesn't matter because he still gains 10 more. Almost to the red zone. 2 big plays. Now we're getting weird on offense. After a little success, let's get weird and see if we can really mess something up. He's open underneath. Norwood cuts up field on the clear out route. Now we're in the red zone, almost to the 10, getting stopped at the 12. Don't do this often because I feel like it doesn't really work for me, but let's give it a shot. Crawley, can you turn on the wheels? Nope, because the blocking is not there, or outside linebacker made the best play ever. I don't know. You make up your mind. Not totally sure what happened there, but either way, lost 4. So not a great start being in the red zone. Throw it to Downing, and he's got room to gain some of that back and more to make it a 3rd and short. But Fleming, he's had some injuries the last couple weeks of the regular season. He's down again. I think it's our best case scenario, or best idea at least, to go for it on 4th down if we don't get this. So let's keep it with Ross Jewell, who only gains 1. We'll sub out Kendall, and we'll try and get this touchdown. Got everybody spread out. They got more than likely zone, and he's open. Crawley immediately found by Millette. They were in man, and they just left too much room on the right side of the end zone. After answering the game to make it 14 all. Okay, well, I was going to say after that we're going to start with Big Nickel, but that didn't work out very well, so we're not going to do that again. Big Nickel's always risky, I feel like. I like doing it because it gets Andre Lattimore and whoever our safety is involved in the box when they're good tacklers, but oh, bro, Dantzler, what was that, man? You got to react, but yeah, it also kind of exposes us a bit, but at least we get to a cover 6. This should give us good coverage all across the board, but will it matter? We will see. That's good coverage from Jackson. Thankfully, he breaks it up before the receiver comes down. We've been a couple times a little scary where they get their hands on the ball in the air, but we've been able to break it up. So, and literally no one was on the tight end. Holloway, where were you? That was probably more of a coaching mistake than a player mistake, but either way, it sucks. So I can be upset. Good cutback from Richardson, but only 2. He's averaging just over 5 yards a carry today, and he's at 56 total. That's a lot of room. He's going to score, isn't he? He's going to score. Nope, he slides, but damn it. This isn't fun. Well, it's fun, but it's just hard. It's hard stopping Tulsa. I didn't know they'd be a threat like this. I didn't know he ran like this. Please get pressure. We're making him run around, but he throws it away. Keon Coates was just like a split second late. Haven't done it much today, but we're going straight up man, press, blitz, and that's great blocking. But thankfully we clogged it, and it's at the 6. They call a timeout. 31 seconds left in the half. Come on, guys. One more play. Get a stop here. Little momentum, even though they might score, and we get the sack. Pierre Dantzler in the backfield, a loss of 8, and they will kick the field goal to head into the locker room. Unless they want to miss it, that'd be crazy. Or we block it. We get the block. And we get another block. Parker Gentry coming up huge again. Late at the end of the game against the Cajuns and at the second half against the Golden Hurricanes. All tied up. We do thankfully get the ball to start the second half as well. So let's see if we can finally get our first lead of the game. Maybe not the best decision, but hand it off. But Jewel fights for 2. Twin high safety, Downing. We don't do a lot of RPO slants. It's a risky play call because I don't do it much, but let's see if I can. And we make the right call. Downing is wide open. Way to go. And by me, I mean Millette. Thank you, Millette. We honestly don't do a lot of the quick passing game like that, but works out there. And it works out in the run game. Ross Jewell untouched. 50-plus yards for the game-leading touchdown right out of halftime. Not even a minute and a half in. Let's see now what the defense can do out of halftime. Another play action. They do that a lot, but we get pressure up the middle. A massive push. And Keon Coates sacks him for a loss of 11 on their first play of the second half on offense. Mo Bamba is blasting right now. Just don't allow anyone deep. We switched up a little bit of what our formation is, and they're going with the motion. Another play action, and we bring the safety. Colin Farrell comes from all the way back. Great man coverage, and he's able to blast Alford for a safety untouched. Just absolutely lights him up. I accidentally called the wrong play, so let's start this drive with the play action. We don't do that a ton, but I'd rather do that than what I accidentally called, which was a Millette pass. Or not pass, run. Oh, and it almost ended up being a pick. Oh. Come on. Okay, this sets up well. This should be an easy pass to Downing. We have no blockers, but he makes the man miss. And Downing, huge gain on the RPO screen where Millette could have kept it, but he saw that Downing had one-on-one. That's a fun formation. I like that. Don't do that a ton. It's one of the newer ones we've been trying out, but it's good to see what we maybe can go out to. Throw it. Oh, and he gets it off just to Seabrook as he needs to. Right to the 32, Seabrook, tight end screen, the big man rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. We seem to have them kind of on their toes when we go with this quick passing game. And again, they don't follow. So can we set up some blocks? Ross Jewell to the outside. He fights for 9.5, another big gain. The quick passing game is being executed to perfection by the Grappler offense. Something's going on. I don't know. Either way, it's a run. And, oh no! Ross Jewell fumbled the ball, going for a hurdle. That's unfortunate. Oh, shit. Okay, guys. Well, they've been in this position before, but let's see how they respond this time. They're just going to run it up the middle, and that's a pancake. He gets the hurdle off, but doesn't fumble. This sets up well for Pierre Dantzler to go in untouched. Dantzler, jump the snap, get in there. Nope. And he cuts it outside. Oh, my God. Silas Howe just got his ankles broke. And Dominic Richardson with another huge gain on the ground. At least we have that safety we got for a little extra cushion. But man, now that we're out in the middle of the field, I'm not feeling too good. Thankfully, our outside edge players were able to close that quickly. Keon Coates and Trevin Watson. Great play to end the second half of the year. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Interior didn't do well there. And Richardson's over 100 now with Jewel. Get out of that kind of mug look. Change some things up and hope it helps. Nope, not when they go read option. He's going to slide. Please make him fumble. Damn it. We never make him fumble. I just want them to fumble one time. Alford, fumble one time. Please. Oh, no, I accidentally switched to the wrong guy. Thankfully, only 6. Gansler was there to save me. We're going to kind of pinch everyone and show blitz, but we are going to play over top. Come down and make a tackle. Please. Farrell slows him down, but he breaks it. Richardson fights for another first in the red zone. Spread out the defense a bit. I don't know what that'll do, but they're passing, so that should help, I hope. Please. Nope. He's, oh my God, Quan Lovick. Killing him over the middle with the hospital ball from Alford. Way to close on that play. We're going to shift everyone a bit, but slant our D-lineman to the outside. Oh, but they throw it quick to Richardson. Just enough speed, and he spins out of 3 tackles, but thankfully he doesn't get a first this time. All right, guys. Please get one stop. Let's hold him to a field goal. Or if you want to get a interception. Nope, that's an easy first. Off the screen. Another screen for a first in the red zone. I need to pay attention to that. This is bad as well because both of our safeties are a little hurt. So we're going to have to sub in and really see how our depth is in the secondary here to end the third, maybe to start even the fourth. Sticking with the 4-3 coverage too, even though they do have 3 wide receivers. Because if they, oh, there we go. Lovick in space. Or no, that's Watson. He is really performing well to end the year. I would rather have a 4-3 and hopefully stop a scramble, but see what happens. They do pass it. No pressure up the middle. We're going to maybe make him scramble. And he's throwing it deep. Thankfully, Silas Howe knocks it to the turf, and they will kick a field goal. 2 deflections on the day to go with 2 tackles from Howe. Come on. Block it again. This one, Breland. And nope, they make it, and they cut into the lead to make it 1 score. Twin high safeties against this doesn't look good, but we got to stick with it because we are low on the clock. Snap the ball. Thankfully, we get it off. Millette is going to step up. He's going to throw it. Oh, why did you not run it, Millette? You got greedy. That's a tough one. That's a lot of yardage. A lot of blue or turquoise turf in front of him that I feel like he could have done something with as long as he slid. And nice cut. Good blocking. Jewel makes up for it to get us a first. I'll stick with this pistol here a bit to end the third and see what type of reaction. Oh, okay, Millette maybe should have kept that. Don't know if that was a read option, but either way, it sucked. That's just a bad play. So we're going to hold the ball here. Man, I'm going to guess. Open, Downing, wide open, speeding, beating the coverage. The no man too fast to keep up with Downing. The quick slant beats the man coverage from the safety and the slot corner. The freshman, Raydell Downing, darts to the end zone. He is the man. We will go for 2 as well to see if we can get a two possession game going into the no one blocked. And we fumbled it again. Sick. That's 3 fumbles on the day for Millette. I don't know what's going on, man. Put some gloves on, I guess. A dicey decision from the return man gets him here to the 13 to start this drive. Down 12-25 until the 4th. Good protection, and he gets it to Richardson, but thankfully McCall kind of bear hugs, piggybacks Richardson down. That'll probably get us to be 1 more play. Will they snap it? Maybe. No, they don't. 4's up, everybody. We came back from 14 down. Let's finish the game, get to 10 wins, and win our first bowl game in year 1. Let's go, Grapplers. Let's leave a mark, a lasting memory in history. Oh my gosh, that's wide open in the middle. Huge hit though from Dancer, spearing him after the first. But let's do something, man. Let's win 10 games. We shouldn't even technically, I guess, be in a bowl game because this is our first season in college football, and that's just, you know, the NCAA is stupid and doesn't allow it. Oh, he's going deep. Silas Howe, not Silas Howe. Cecil Palmquist to the ground. Thank you. Cecil has been one of those guys that kind of loses the ball in the air lately, it seems like, but thankfully he finds it and gets a deflection. High ball, good catch, Richardson, but only 5. 3rd down and 5 now. I will feel very good if we are able to get them to punt here in this situation. Not confident we'll get them to, but but we do! The short pass is broken up again from Howe. Maybe not the best idea to have trips on the short side of the field, but I think this sets up well. Nope. That was the greatest play in coverage I've ever seen from a D lineman in the history of D linemen, outside of the pick 6 from the Iowa D lineman I threw it to. So yeah, that's a bad memory I just brought up to myself. I don't know why I did that. Just my brain just turned it like auto and just rambled there about the negativity that I've had in my life. Ross Jewell swerving. 1st down. Oh, I love you so much, Ross. 146 on the day. Might be a dumb idea, but hey. You don't have fun in life unless you take risks, so let's do that here. See what happens. Open on the drag, Crawley 1st after the big hit. Almost 300 for Millette on the day through the air, too. 291 and 3 tuds for Millette through the air. He is maybe one of my favorite players we've ever seen on this channel. It's a short-lived channel. We just passed a year. Happy birthday to my channel. Not that anyone cares. But, yeah, I would say he's the... Benjamin Fox is pretty nasty. He did bring us the national title, but he had a team around him. Millette has carried this team. Oh, my God. Jewell had to do it all on his own there to get 4. Bring this back out. Definitely looked... I don't really know. I'm not going to guess. Open underneath. That's Norwood with the drop. All right, Norwood. Okay. We just got the perfect punt there from Herb Hogden, pinning him at the 6. Play action, though. Oh, my gosh. Dantzler with an amazing play in coverage. Somehow Dantzler was able to get his eyes back, or his head back, I should say, and deflect that ball, because if he didn't, that was going to go potentially a long way. We get pressure up the middle. He's throwing it deep into double coverage. Make him pay. No. At least we're there, but still gives him life. We got pressure up the middle again that time, but weren't able to get home. Making him throw it deep, though, at least is good. Please, pressure. He throws it to nobody. Goes into the dirt, not even within 5 yards of anyone. 4th down at the 4. Let's make this game interesting. Why not, guys? You know, why not? Fuck it. Let's see if we get another safety. If they want to pin us back or throw it deep, no 1st. Thankfully, they didn't huck it deep, and we get the ball here within the 10, and that should be the game. They kind of gave up there. Pretty surprised by that decision to go for it, but I also don't hate it. Oh, what a play there. I thought Millette threw a dot. I said dot. I kind of combined them and didn't really say anything at all. That's in English, at least. But yeah, good breakup there. I think that was the safety. And Ross Jewell racing to add to the lead and put the cherry on top of this bowl game. Thankful that the CPU there ran towards Monte Jackson, but whatever. He throws it behind the line of scrimmage, and Dantzler, the senior linebacker, takes him down for a loss of 2. Sack, a deflection. Couple TFLs, it feels like, on the day. He has really been a stalwart in the middle. Oh my gosh, what a hit. The ball flutters to the turf. 5 wide. You know, they got to do what they got to do. So hopefully, I got a burp coming on. I'm sorry, guys. It's coming. I got a burp coming. I don't know what to do. Okay. 4th and 9. There's nothing I can do there, guys. I'm recording. I live comm this. So if I'm about to burp, it's going to be in the video during a play. And what a great throw for a perfect run after catch there to Brody Foley. Usually we've struggled against tight ends this year, it feels like, but I think that's his first catch of the day. See how this Golden Hurricanes offense gets going here. And it's for nothing after that. I'm glad with the performance after going down 14-0 because every team that Tulsa has beaten this year is at or below 500. Oh, what a great tackle there. I don't know who that is. Edric, Clayton, our backup safeties are playing amazing after coming in. And that is awesome to see because they will be playing a lot next season. Depending on what happens, I guess, in the transfer portal. But they've honestly surprised me and impressed me. I will even say that. Stepping up. Oh, what a throw there from Alford to number 23, Vernon Ellison. That was a great play from the QB there outside the pocket on a scramble. Make a tackle. Monte Jackson at safety does, or at least slows him. They went turbo here, 2nd and 1. So we went pass coverage. Way to break it up again. How? With Edric Clayton to help. We are doing everything against the pass that we can possibly do here. So if they run it, it's probably an easy touchdown. Yeah, it just said that, and that's what happened. That is Sevion Morrison, the former Cornhusker. Go Big Red. Please get the onside kick. These happen so fast. That is, thankfully, to Brigado, Isaiah Brigado, the freshman who doesn't get seen much. He is back on normal kick returns, but he doesn't quite have the speed, so we don't return it. Okay, this is the wrong play. I meant to do, okay, we'll do an RPO and just honestly be conservative with it. Not if it's open. Thankfully, Seabrook again. Another slant RPO for a nice game. Don't do those a lot, so it's a pleasant surprise when it works out well. And yeah, not there. That's the first time out of the second half for the Hurricanes. I would think they're in man coverage, but I mean, not with this look. So maybe Rivers gives us an idea. He comes in. He's wide open. Rivers on the quick motion in to back out. We get the first. That got Xavier Millette over 300 yards on the day again as well. Just going down in history as the best quarterback to ever play one single season of college football after never playing a single season ever before. I wouldn't mind adding on to the lead though, because why not? Let's see what can happen. And that's Norwood dropping it again. Okay, Norwood, what are you doing, man? Just heard a fan in the crowd yell, "What are you doing?" And that's a fair question, fan. That is a completely fair question. This is what we're doing. Millette gets a first, and thankfully he doesn't fumble this time. Oh my God, his first time getting tackled all day, and he doesn't fumble, and we clinch the game with it. Now we're really just gonna start. I didn't turn on shoot clock here. I should have. They're out of timeouts, so we will put it on now. 162 yards on the day for Ross Jewell. It's not like he needs any more, but we might add some to the list here. Stretches for, I don't know why he stretched, but that gets us past the 2-minute timeout as well. Let's get everyone involved today. Let's get Mr. Noak on a fullback dive. He gets the first as well. Let's go, Noak. Marlon Roberts, the senior running back that got his job taken away from him, gets to the 2-yard line. I'm going to try my best to get that man a touchdown. He deserves it. He stuck around. He kept his head up. Get to the outside, Roberts. He does, in his final collegiate game, get into the end zone. Hat tip to Marlon Roberts, and that's the game. That is officially the game. After going down 14-0, we go on a 43-10 scoring run to close the game out. Let's take a look at here the stats. Just over 350 for Tulsa. So honestly, outside of the first quarter, the defense played super well. Again, we got over 500 on the day with an amazing yards per play stat. And just look at those arrows. Look at those arrows. Let's look at some player stats. I want to see who forced their fumbles. Did one guy do all of them? Was it Burnett? Because he was insane. Nope, they had three. Okay, they had 3 different people. Good to know. Nope, too far. There we go. Now, Spillett, his last game on our team. Again, continuing his success. 75% completion with 2 tuds, 307. Absolute beast, no picks. Ross Jewell, hopefully he doesn't transfer. I would prefer if he doesn't do that because he is our offense. I would say, awesome day for him. Receiving, Downing, the freshman out of Preston, Iowa, was insane. Had a 77-yard run after the catch, 70 maybe, whatever it was. Huge play. And then defensively, Dantzler and Jackson, both with 11 tackles to lead the team. 3 sacks total, even with our safety, and then a handful of TFLs as always, as we're aggressive on defense. So that is how season 1 is going to end, folks. 10-4, 6-0 in the Sun Belt, 43-24 win over Tulsa in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. I'm not 100% sure when the off-season video will come out, but it will be somewhat soon. As this is my only Dynasty now on the channel, I'm focusing solely on this. Thank you guys to whoever was subbed during this series or my Nebraska series and has found this one. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, what you're looking forward to in the off-season and season 2 as a whole. I'll see ya for the off-season. Deuces.